there, friends. I'm Graham, and this is Surreal Cinema, and I'm doing it a little differently again today. No editing, just straight on. No intro, no nothing. And the reason is because my wonderful camera is full, and I have a lot I need to show you. So I figured I will show you using my phone, and I can't see you. Well, I can't see me, because whatever, long story short. So I have a box down here. Looks like a big box. It's not really that big of a box. So I have this corner. I think I've taken you there before. The place where I donate all of my VHS tapes and DVDs and that kind of stuff that I don't want to use, or at least what I'm now doing. I was taking everything to the Veterans Thrift Store. I am no longer doing that, especially my VHS tapes, because they're throwing them in the trash. They're not even like selling them. They're just throwing them in the dumpster. And yeah, I'm not having that. I'm sorry. VHS tapes are never going to be made again. Yeah, there's a lot of commons, but I'm not down with that. So anyways, I took another load of VHS tapes and DVDs to this thrift store where I took them last time. And the lady this time said, hey, Graham Cracker, why don't you go and find, or go through and look to see if there's anything in the VHS and DVDs that you want. And whatever you want, you can have. And I'm like, what? Okay. So I went and I took a look, and everything in this box is what I grabbed. And I didn't actually take out I didn't grab a whole lot. There was a rhyme and a reason for everything I did grab, and I'm going to show you right now everything I got. I'm going to set everything out to the side here so I don't have to deal with this box. This box is a pain in the rear end. Okay, so the DVDs first. As you guys know, if you've watched my channel and follow along, I took the family just recently to the movie theater, and we saw The Secret. No, it wasn't The Secret Life of Pets. No, it wasn't that. That was Super Pets. Never mind. But I got Secret Life of Pets on Blu-ray, DVD, and it came with. It's not in here. It's in there on the table. It came with a digital code, and this is like brand spanking new. It has no wear on it, no scratches on the discs or anything. So I grabbed that, and I was gonna tell you, I felt guilty for taking this stuff, but she said, you know what, I've helped them out so much with physical media that please help yourself to anything you see you want. So I started looking, and I actually stopped myself. There was probably more there I could have found, but I stopped myself because I could have kept going probably, and probably have completely filled this box if I, and I'm sure she probably would have been okay with it, but I was not. So this is the unrated edition of Pineapple Express. So I got Pineapple Express with some Seth Rogen. So, Pineapple Express. This is, I saw this. John Lake, I want to say, is it right? John Leguizamo. John Lake was whatever. I know John from To Wong Fu, and Patrick Swayze, and I can't remember the other guy's name off the top of my head. And anyways, I've seen this. This is a really good film. It's not in my collection until right now. Chef. So this is really cool. And the cast on this is just insane. We got Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Oliver Platt. I mean, this is just, wow. Awesome cast. So adding that to the collection, that's really cool. I saw this, and I've never seen this before, but wow, I was blown away. Glenn Kelly, dude. Glenn Kelly is in this, and she premieres in this. This is just as cool. So we got Ghost World, and it looks like it might be kind of a comedy drama thing, but this looks really good. And I've seen this before. This is Seamless. I've seen it before, and it's kind of one of these weird 90s kind of like, oh, it just screams 90s. Kind of rock and textured and very not gothic, but very grungy kind of movie. And it's kind of cool. It's this girl, her name is Sharon, and she goes around to all the nightclubs in the area in the 90s and shows them off. Actually, not really the 90s. I get 2000 is when this was made. So, yeah, but all the raves and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of gives you a flashback of what it was like at that time, which, I'm going to be honest with you, 20 years ago was a lot like what it is today as far as like speech and that kind of stuff. We just don't have like the clubs and stuff like we used to because of, the thing a couple of years ago. All right, so then I found this. I was completely blown away. I'm still collecting them, you guys, and I don't find them very often. But I found another copy of this, and it's Titanic. If you've never seen Titanic, this is Titanic. I do collect Titanic, and the reason I collect Titanic, I have a brand new sealed one up there. The reason I collect it is because Titanic is an inside joke. I find it to be hilarious and funny. We'll see it out in public or something. We're with somebody and we're like, "Hey, dude, that's like the rarest tape in the world." But I collect them. I think they're awesome. The movie itself, I've seen it a few times. I own it on 4K. It's a great film. I just collect it because I find it's like, what was the other one? Oh, there was another movie too that was mass produced on film or on cassette. I'll think of it here in a minute. Okay, so then I got this one, Diane Keaton in Baby Boom. And I remember seeing this when I was a kid. We might have rented it or something at one point in time, or maybe it was on TV. And I don't remember anything about it. I just remember this baby, and I want to say that like somehow she got stuck with this kid, I want to say. But anyways, it's a comedy, so I grabbed it. Then I grabbed this. I am starting to collect these. I don't know why I'm collecting these, but I'm starting to collect these. But we've got X-Files. This is one of the movies, I think. The reason I say that is because on the back here, it doesn't say anything about a TV show, and it's rated PG-13. So I'm thinking maybe this is a movie. I know the X-Files, they did like 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever. They did a few movies. So, but I want to own as many of the X-Files as I can. My all-time dream is to own X-Files on Blu-ray. Unfortunately, the only ones that I can find on Blu-ray is from another country, so either Germany or England or somewhere in Europe. And so they're region B usually, and unless you have, which I do, I have a region free Blu-ray player and DVD player, but I want it in region A or region free. And the sad thing is, if I'm going to get it region free, which you can, you're looking at paying $300 to $400 for the complete set. and that's not going to happen. Meg Ryan and Matthew Broderick. I like Meg Ryan. I fell in love with Meg Ryan with Tom Hanks in You've Got Mail. And I saw this. I've never seen it before. I knew nothing about it. It's called Addicted to Love. Addicted to Love. So I grabbed that. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I thought I would give that a go and see if I enjoy it. It looks funny, like a romantic comedy kind of thing. So interesting there. And then last but not least in this find, I grabbed this. And I think the reason I gravitated to it was because of the packaging. It says Video Films Classics, and it's His Girl Friday. I want to say and I got to double check. I think I already own His Girl Friday, but I don't have this clamshell. And this thing is just cool. Cardi's Video Communications. Cardi's Video Communications out of Illinois. Yeah, this is just cool. I've never seen this kind of packaging before, and this is awesome. And it's like a long tape in here. So this is really cool. But yeah, it's only 91 minutes, but man, it must be on like a real high speed or something, because that's a lot of tape on here. But you got some Cary Grant, you guys. Cary Grant was like a bombshell. Well, not bombshell, because that's a woman thing. What do they call that? What do you ladies call that? A guy that's like, oh, a fox? Yeah, there you go. Cary Grant was a fox back in his day. Women would literally fall at his feet. Cary Grant was an amazing actor. And then you got Rosalind Russell, Rosalind. I think it's Rosalind Russell, which I'm not familiar with, and Ralph Bellamy. I'm not familiar with either. So, all right, well, Glenn Lockhart. Okay. So, I think I own it, but I'm not sure. And if I do own it, I'm keeping this copy because I like the clamshell. There's something about... I'm starting to get back into clamshells. I'm starting to like them again. It's really weird. So, all right, you guys, this was a quick little... Well, not really quick, but this was a little different thing without that intro thing. Let me know in the comments section what you think about that. If you are new to my channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, ring that bell. I put up a video every single day, or at least I have this entire year. And so, all right, I'm out of here. Bye for now.